All right, apes, jack in. We're going data diving to find the glitches the suits don't want you to see. Now remember, this isn't financial advice, it's educational banter. The market is a casino, and we're just counting the cards.
Okay, let's kick things off with a real head-scratcher, an anomaly. We've got a lawyer on the Financial Independence subreddit. This guy hits his FIRE number, that's financial independence, retire early, and we're talking a cool $2.3 million. But instead of popping the champagne, he just moves the goalposts. He wants $3.5 million now. So why? What glitch in the matrix is he seeing that makes him feel like his escape pod isn't safe enough? We're going to leave that question hanging for a bit.
First, let's just quickly look at the official narrative, right? The blue pill world the suits want you to live in. It's the one where everything is clean, everything is orderly, and it all makes perfect sense.
So, the system gives you these neat little tools, right? Like Mint. A nice, clean dashboard that puts all your accounts in one place. And look, all your numbers are going up and to the right. It's designed from the ground up to make you feel like you're in total control. Then, when you start to get a little nervous about the whole thing, they hand you a brand new asset class. They call it digital gold. You know, a hedge against the very system that created it. It's got a fixed supply, you can verify it yourself, and, how convenient, it's now approved and packaged by the exact same institutions you were trying to hedge against. See? Perfectly rational. It's a feature, not a bug.
And watching over this entire playground is the final boss of financial stability, the U.S. Treasury. They publish the data, they set the rates, they keep the gears turning. This, right here, is the official story. This is the simulation running exactly as intended. Or is it?
Because if you start to look a little closer, the code, it starts to flicker. So let's unplug from that official narrative for a minute and see what's actually happening on the ground.
So here's our first data point, pulled right from that same FIRE subreddit, a 44-year-old senior software engineer with a net worth of over $900,000. Now let's be clear, this is not typical. This is a system anomaly, an outlier.
And here's the cheat code he was using. Just look at that salary jump, from 26 grand in 2010 to 240,000 just over a decade later. This is not the slow and steady drip the suits are always preaching about. No, this is hitting a rocket-fueled jump pad during a historic bull run in tech. Okay, here's another one. A 24-year-old with a net worth of $323,000, mostly in boring old index funds. Yeah, the game seems pretty easy when you're playing on a decade-long easy mode, but here's the wild part. Even these people, the ones who are winning, are riddled with anxiety about the future.
Now, the next glitch we're seeing, it's not what you think. It's not suits versus apes. It's actually deeper than that. It's ape versus ape. There's a fundamental ideological conflict brewing inside the retail rebellion itself.
On one side, you've got the Index Fund Purists. They follow the gospel of J.L. Collins, the simple path to wealth. Their faith is in the total stock market. Just buy VTSAX and HODL. But on the other side, you've got the Bitcoin Maxis, who follow the gospel of Satoshi Nakamoto. Their faith is in decentralized code. Both sides are trying to escape the same matrix, but they're running in completely opposite directions.
The Bitcoin theory is clean, it's elegant, it's basically a lifeboat with a fixed number of seats. It's your only protection against the money printer going brrr. It's a fundamental bet that the entire official system is broken. And the simple path believers? Well, they're just as direct. They see all of crypto as a distraction, just another table in the casino. This isn't just a friendly disagreement, you guys. This is a civil war over the very definition of risk.
So let's close the loop we opened at the beginning. Let's go back to our lawyer with the $2.3 million. His fear isn't irrational. He sees these glitches. He sees the apes fighting each other. He's probably the most rational person in this entire story. You have to understand, his anxieties aren't just feelings. They are risk calculations. He's looking at observable data, political uncertainty, questions about whether historical returns will even hold up, talk of a lost decade, and he is terrified. He understands that buying the dip is a great strategy, but only if you have a job to fund the purchases.
He sees the central banks, the guardians of the official narrative, missing their own targets by a mile. The Bank of England aims for 2% inflation, the reality is 3.6%. Now the suits will call this a deviation. Our lawyer looks at this data and calls it what it is, a system failure. He sees the casino tables running red hot one day and then ice cold the next. This data from OpenSea, it shows NFT floor prices just getting vaporized, some dropping over 60% in a single day. This is not investing. This is a spin of the roulette wheel.
And this is what truly keeps him up at night. He sees firsthand accounts of the ultimate glitch, the one thing that's supposed to be safe and boring, the 401k, simply being stolen. The very system you're told to trust can just break. The code can be rewritten, and poof, your retirement is gone.
So the crucial point is this. The lawyer's fear is the only logical conclusion. He's looked at the data, he's seen the glitches, and he's decided the game is rigged. He isn't moving the goalposts because he's greedy, he's moving them out of pure terror, desperately trying to stack his chips high enough to survive whatever comes next.
Look, we're not here to tell you which path to take. We're insiders for the outsiders. We're just here to show you the flickering code, the glitches that the suits are really hoping you just ignore.
The index fund guys might be right. The Bitcoin Maxis might be right. Hell, they might both be wrong. The only real strategy is to stay informed, to see the code for what it really is, and to make your own damn calculations. The choice is yours.
We're watching this chart like a hawk. While you wait for the next candle, grab your free gear. Sign up for Public to get $20 in free assets. Check Webull for that BTC promo, or grab your NVDA stock on Moomoo. Links are in the description. Smash the like, subscribe to the tribe. Apes together strong.
So now we want to hear from you. What's the biggest market glitch that you're seeing right now? What piece of data keeps you up at night? Drop your analysis in the comments below. Let's debug this simulation together.